Limited power. Apparently something was going on in my first two streams. Let me fix this real quick. Apologize. We've already missed a couple of good stuff, and I don't want people to miss out on the good things. So let's get this going. I'm going to fix some links, get this up, and throw this back on a couple of sites. Because I apologize, people trying to get in it and it not work. Let's try this now. This looks way better. Let's hop in here, fix a couple of things. Edit. Again, apologies if you're joining my stream. We had a little bit of touch and go here with the first stream, and I'm just correcting the links for places I've posted this real quick. Edit message. All right, apologies again, just fixing stuff in all the right places here before I move on. But no, we've had a great, we've only opened about 3 packs so far, and we actually already saw a legendary with the foil Vader, which is awesome. Again, just fixing a couple stuff in different channels where I put the original stream that apparently messed up and made some changes there. But I'm excited to be opening some packs. It's a great sunny day. It's the release of this game. It's International Women's Day. There's a lot for me to celebrate today, and this is definitely one of those big things. All right, I'm fixing one last stream drop here, and we'll be good to go. Almost got this. Apologize again for those of you watching. Usually not like me to make this many mistakes in posting a simple stream, but hey, it happens. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. But let's get to it. Yeah, I'm opening some packs, and this is what? This is going to be pack, ding, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm technically on pack 5. Vader's our highest card we've opened. And let's just keep going. I'm going to be going through some of the commons and uncommons. But shout out to all the stores I was able to stop by today and pick up some product. Loved what you guys had ready for me. I guess I already went through this pack. Did I miss it? I must have. This must have been the one I just went through when I noticed something was wrong. So that worked out. Let's move on. Yeah, that was Cantina Braggart. My bad. So what have we missed so far in my mistakes? We've gotten... These are the 4 things we gotten so far. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah. And we got Darth Vader as a legendary. So Vader's going to be kind of our hot card here. I'm going to put it over here to the side, and we're going to keep going. So again, not many packs in here. Ryan, are you opening any packs today? That's what I'm excited about. Oh, first box highlight was Hyperfate. Yeah, that was great. That's actually what that's so cool. Hyperfoil Boba unit. Man, that is so cool. Let's keep going. We're going to be going through some of the commons and uncommons here real quick. We're going to just get to the meat of this. So, extended our hyperspace art, Death Star Stormtrooper. That's great. Put this over here to the side. Fifth Brother, Heroic Sacrifices are rare. Awesome. And Alliance Dispatcher is our foil. That is good. Dispatcher is cool. I like Dispatcher. It'll be interesting to see if it does more like Magic when you have like Lana War elves, things that are going to put stuff out. Apologies if you're getting a lot of pack opening from my mic. Mic's in a different place now. If I'm coming in too hot, too loud, let me know. We got Hyperspace Catacombs Gadara. I like that. Definitely love those hyperspace bases. Be taking those to an event tonight out in Gone Guy Games in Beaverton for a sealed event. So it'll be nice just to have all those ready to go. U-Wing Reinforcements, that's a great rare. And a Foil Syndicate Lackeys. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool. With it being International Women's Day, I'm definitely wearing one of my favorite kits, my favorite women's teams, the U.S. women's team. We play Mexico for the CONCACAF finals this weekend to see who is the best women's soccer team in the not United States, in the Americas. So that'll be really cool. We just beat Canada. That was a great game. So big fan of soccer, big fan of women's soccer. So Electro Staff is our rare. Restock is our foil. Did we even have a hyperspace? No hyperspace this pack. Little disappointed. I really want to do a lot with hyperspaces. I'm actually thinking my Twin Suns deck will be all hyperspace. I think that'll be fun. Of course, yeah, who wouldn't want a nice constructed deck in hyperspace? But that's a little bit more time and money than I'm willing to spend. Restock. I know everyone wanted to see a neutral card. And there you go. I do love the coloring here. This is good. This is good. Go from this orange to this green, this shift of warm to cool. Really pops there. What else do we have? Han Solo. Okay, and an outmaneuver foil. Love it. Love it. Nice rainbow foil there. So yeah, this is my second case. We're going through it. I've already done one video and we're doing a second one today on release. So the first case got here early thanks to Asmodee. Just, I don't know, shipping early, I guess. I'm not going to complain. So we got a hyperspace Grand Moff Tarkin. Love it. Love it. I'm going to lower the audio just a bit in case I'm getting too hot there, as far as my levels are saying. But Grand Moff Tarkin, big fan, big fan. Dodonna, Fortuna, Mothma, no choices are rare, and a nice Green Squadron A-Wing. It almost looks green when you get the foil right, in the right shade, right sun, whatever you want to call it. Right, right something. Right reflection? Something. Shout out to Jeff and Annie I ran into today over in Red Castle Games in South Portland, picking up some boxes. Great to see y'all. One of the first people I met when teaching the game over in Guardian Games during the Roadshow demo. Loved seeing them. Appreciate y'all watching the content. Hopefully you've already opened your boxes. Here we got an Extended Art Alliance Dispatcher. That looks great. That looks great. And we got something shiny and extended in the back. Wedge Antilles is our rare, and a nice Bounty Hunter Crew extended art. It looks better foil extended art. It doesn't seem as dark. I feel like the black border makes the foiling look darker, and I like it better this way. That's cool. That's cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Last time it took me a little over 2 hours to open a case, so don't really have 2 hours today, so we're just gonna get into it. Let's see here. Nothing in the beginning. Let's go to the extended art slot. Nothing that would show up. Mace Windu. Mace Windu, our second legendary of the pack. No extended arts, but we did get a foil rare, which is Wedge Antilles. And finally, I get to hear about what happens in Wedge Antilles. If you are a Wedge Antilles fan, you can read Resistance Reborn. You can read it or listen to the audiobook, whatever is your preference for books. And you will find out what happened more to Wedge. Wedge also appears in what we call Alphabet Squadron's trilogy, but very, very briefly. Nope, I'm wrong. Not Alphabet Squadron. He shows up in Aftermath, the Aftermath trilogy. But I believe he doesn't show up till book 2. So, but if you're curious more about Wedge and where he went, there's a lot there, and I was really impressed. Chopper Base is our first hyperspace. That's great. And I like Wedge. Wedge was a big character. Obviously, if you're familiar with the old canon, you may remember the Rogue Squadron books. Those are just an amazing series. One of the first series that really got off the ground when it came to Star Wars. Next would usually be the Thrawn trilogy. And that's just in the Legends stuff. There's definitely a lot of bad Star Wars books. Don't Get Cocky is our rare, and foil hyperspace recruit. And okay, cool. Yeah, the bad books I would say I remember in Star Wars, whereas the Truce of Bakura, which was actually the wedding of Han and Leia, I believe, and that had to be interrupted by dinosaurs with guns. So you can always look at the cover of that one. That's an interesting one. Just this dinosaur species. I don't remember what they were, and they were upset. All right, our first hyperspace was Metal Ceremony. That looks good. Unfortunately, like the white really blends in here because you're getting the hyperspace lines, and then you're just supposed to have the white between these pillars, and it just kind of really blends in. Almost looks like a bad fade effect there. So I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see what else we got. Cunning, a third legendary. Okay, third legendary in the box. And Ardent Sympathizers is our foil, which looks good. I like that as a rainbow foil. I think he really pops out there. Little Rainbow Celestian. Let's keep going. I'm going to say keep going probably way too many times. I'll think of something else. Gotta stretch my vocabulary for these longer streams. Recruit, fighters, restored ARCs. Again, a lot of good commons and uncommons. I'm good on my playset. A case will get you a playset of commons and uncommons pretty easily, but not of your rares and legendaries. Fed's Fire Spray, great rare here. I'm told this card is already below $5 on TCG Player, and I'm going to tell you right now, if it's below $5, buy it. It is not easy to get a playset of rares, and that is a card that people are going to want to play. If you're interested in playing like a Boba Fett deck, you need those fire sprays. It's better off to spend the 12 up to $15 after shipping right now at this moment, March 8th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to buy that. Just so you have them, because I see that card going up. I see that card probably hitting anywhere between a $12 to $20 price point. Just because, again, even opening a case, you're not guaranteed a play set of rares. So, Jyn Erso, that's a nice extended art. Have that ready. Hyperspace art. Still got to get used to using the right terms rather than general ones. Another hyperspace art, a Prepare for Takeoff. An Emperor's Royal Guard is our rare, and a Lothal Insurgent is our foil. Nice, 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 nice. Keep moving here. All right, a bit left in this first box. Then we're going to move on to box 2. There are 6 boxes in a case. Cassian, Command Center, Hyperspace. Awesome. Let's see what else we got. Hyperspace, Change of Heart. I believe Heart's a rare. Yep, that's a rare. Our rare is Traitorous, and our foil is Consortium Star Viper. Derek Moyer, how many boxes am I opening right now? I'm opening 6 boxes. I'm going to open 6 today. I'm going to open 6 tomorrow, and then I will have another 6 to, I don't know, I'll probably do another opening. So, but yeah, 1 tonight, 1 tomorrow. I'm going to do 1 in the morning. A lot of different times there, Derek. What about you, Derek? You opening any boxes? Opening packs today? Let's see what we got here. Hyperspace Swamp. Love that. Been seeing some people already put out alternate arts of some of these. Someone did kind of a more like painted version and amplified like Yoda's hut, which is cool. I just thought that was really, really great. You know, they're not going to allow alters in competitive play, but you know, why not? You're going to have like a lot of these swamps and characters. Why not get them altered? And by altered, I mean, you know, having someone draw on them, right? Paint on them. Spark Rebellion here, Hyperspace. That looks good. Another Hyperspace rare, which is awesome for my collection. There's our rare, and our foil is the Honor Guards. Nice, nice, nice. And it comes to Hyperspace art. I think that's what I'm going to be working on as far as a Twin Suns deck is all Hyperspace. I only need the one-ofs. Derek, 2 boxes, but still waiting for them to arrive at the store. Delivery issues. Oh no! What? Where are you located, Derek? I'm curious. So I was always worried about that, which is why I split across like a couple of stores. Not just also to show my support because I want to see the game take off here in my area, but also just in case they run into issues. No hyperspace here. We got the foil tie advance, which looks great. Someone make this into a black light poster. I'll put that up. I'll feel like a child, but it'll be cool. It'll be cool. I wish I had a cool blacklight poster like a tie advance when I was a kid. Tacoma area, yeah. You are just north of me. Hopefully you're getting this great sun today. I know I needed it. Just feel like it's just been rainy and cold in the Northwest, obviously for 8 months. So it's nice. All right. Ryan also up north, but had to go to Bellevue. Man, it looks like up north was having some shipping issues. I wonder what happened there. I wonder if it was the weather or just kind of where the warehouses were coming from. All right, we got Surgical Droid as our extended art. Jedi Lightsaber. This is like one of the few cards I got a playset of in a case was the lightsaber. So very, very hard to get a playset of rares if you are buying by boxes. So you may want to do some more trades, which is great. You may want to use TCG Player. Keep in mind, you know, those types of things with TCG Player, you're going to find yourself in a situation, not yourself in a situation, but those are the things that drive the card values up for good and bad, right? Like those types of markets are awesome because people can get what they want. But, you know, if everyone's chasing these hard to get rares, that'll drive the price. Which is why I kind of said if you're trying to get like 3 of those Pets Fire Sprays, I would just buy them. Any rare under 5 that is in a top tier deck, if you're following like the meta, I would say it is worth paying $5 for, because why not just go with that? All right, we know. Oh, Fifth Brothers are extended art. Palpatines are rare, and a Frontier ATRT. I like that. This is cool. This is cool. I dig that. That's going to be a great one. Man, I'm excited. I'm going to play some Twin Suns later this weekend. I'll be building a deck probably tomorrow while I'm watching some soccer, or Sunday when I'm watching soccer. I watch a lot of soccer, guys. It is MLS has started. That is the Major League Soccer. That's the American soccer at the highest level here. I'm a Houston Dynamo fan, just because that is where I'm originally from, is Texas. And I am a Portland Timbers fan because I've been living here since for over 10 years. Big fan of local sports. For those of you watching in the greater north area of Washington, no, that means I'm not a Sounders fan, unfortunately. Those of you who don't know, Portland and Seattle have a big rivalry in all sports. This looks so good. This looks so good, man. Team Grizzly, one of the regulars who watch, they were telling me their daughter has this card and now has built a deck, and this is so cool. If you're going to build a deck around Thrawn, it should be with this kind of card, right? It's awesome. Put that on a mat, please. Please, please, please. I'll have to win it, I'm sure. All right, in the back, Bounty Hunter crew, Hyperspace. That's great. Our rare is the Emperor's Legion, and we have Baze Malbus foil. Good stuff. Still only 3 legendaries in this box. 2 packs left. We'll see how we go. Derek, thank you. Timbers. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. I get it. I get it. I understand. I understand. I understand. But that's what makes it fun. What makes soccer fun is sometimes those rivalries over almost 50 years of rivalry. Precision Fire here. Great, great. Love the red, how it pops on this gray and blue. That is awesome. Let's see. Our rare is going to be Security Complex, and our foil is Moment of Peace. Give that man some soup. Give him some soup. Moving on. Last pack. Wow. So this pack has only had 3 legendary cards: a Cunning, a Mace Windu, and a Darth Vader. No showcase. Let's see. This is box 1 of a case of 6. No extended art, but foil Obi-Wan. That is great. I promise. I will not leave this card in my pocket and let it go in the washer, as I did in 1998. When I had my first foil Obi-Wan card for the Star Wars Decipher game. I learned very quickly what happens to cards. Very quickly what happens to cards. So it's funny because now that I have a showcase, it's hard to see, but I have a showcase behind me of Leia. I have a couple of trophies from the Star Wars LCG, where I was a consecutive winner here in the Northwest. One of my favorite things was spending years going to Seattle, Tacoma, places in Oregon, Washington, Utah, and playing Star Wars. And for good or bad, I have a lot of trophies. But sometimes I felt kind of bad because I wanted to play. I wanted to get better. And sometimes that meant going into places where they didn't expect you to be and winning even though you already had a trophy. But I was younger and I really wanted to be competitive. So one of my favorite times was, I think it was in 2013 or 14. I kept running into the same guy, Ben. Ben's a great guy. He's up in the Seattle area. And we ran into each other in so many regional events. At one point, it was just me and him who showed up in like one of the last ones in suburb of Seattle. We were like, let's go. Like, winner gets it all. And even though like he would get the buy, no matter what, because I had one, it was just like, we're playing for judge mats, we're playing for promos. It was awesome. All right, Castro City is our hyperspace. Love it. Something's in the back. This is first pack of box 2. What are we gonna get? Ooh, wow, this is cool. I really love this extended art, but look at that pop. The sky just makes it look so good. It looks pleasant. This is like what the sky looks like right now here in Portland. We don't have AT walkers destroying things, but maybe that'd be cool. Maybe that'd be cool. I can't complain. Now, walkers are not my favorite of Imperial vehicles. That'll always go to those Star Destroyers. And man, I'm just hoping one day we see that Star Destroyer cutting through like the atmosphere. There was big talk about the series Rebel Moon, movie Rebel Moon coming to Netflix, and how it was supposed to be a different Star Wars story, and Star Wars turned it down. And I think it would have been cool just because they had that opening scene of a ship doing exactly that, cutting through the atmosphere, people in panic on this planet. And I was like, yes, that is exactly what I want. Just replace that ship for that Imperial Gray, Durablast Steel Gray. All right, Jedha Agitator, sorry, is our foil. Let's keep going. Box 2. I wish I had a box counter. I should have looked up into that. I got a couple of cases to open. Chewbacca's our extended art. Love him. Walking Muppet. Walking Muppet. People have opinions on him, and I agree. Katina Braggart here. I still forget if this is an Abyss, whatchamacallit, species. Guys should just look that up. I know. I just remember they have one eye and they're asexual. So that is all I remember. And I can clearly remember their Benthic 2-Tubes and Saw Gerrera. 2-Tubes are foil. That's good. I do remember their like miniature model from Star Wars Star Wars Miniatures. That was done by Wizards of the Coast. One of the last things they did, they built miniature lines of figures, and they went pretty far. Like it was like everything. And then they were doing Star Wars ships before X-Wing. You could do Star Wars space miniatures, and that was really cool. All right, I can see in the back we have a Death Trooper. It's got to be foil since it's in the foil slot. Our rare is Jabba the Hutt, and we have a basic art foils Death Trooper. Now, looks always great. Death Trooper is a great card. Big fan, big fan. But no hyperspace. That's what I want to see. I want to see some hyperspace. Hopefully, y'all are opening some packs, or maybe you're at work. Either way, what a great day. It's sunny outside here. I took off work, so I feel great. Get to go get these boxes that I've been waiting for months. Force is with me. What a blend of colors here. Look at this. I love that. I love that. Great scene. Ken Watanabe, I believe. Amazing scene in that movie. I'm excited to play that. Devastator's our first legendary of the box. Not as great as Vader over here. Probably our top legendary we've pulled. But it's cool. So first legendary out of the box and a Patrol V-Wing foil. I think I have 3 of those now. Man, I am just having a good time. Good time. But I think I was saying earlier, there's showcases behind me that I pulled already in the first case, which was Leia. I also have back there a nice Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars Destiny, which was really rare, one of the acrylic ones. Just because I ran Palp really far in a lot of regionals. I was the guy who says, give me single Palp and I'll show you not to underestimate me. And people learn very quickly, especially when you're playing in very competitive events like the Covenant Master Series. All right, Viper Probe Droid. Awesome. Love that art. Love seeing the snow. Donnie Yen, I'm sorry. Yes, Derek Moyer, thank you. I was not confident every time I thought, like, is Ken Watanabe? No, that don't feel like that's right. Ken is much older and has some very clear features. So thank you. Yes, it's Donnie Yen. I knew I just had a feeling I was wrong. I'm like, is that him? Why is it the only name coming up? But Ken Watanabe is, I think he's in Shogun, right? I think he's in the new FX series Shogun. That's probably why I'm just thinking about him a lot. But Donnie's great. Donnie was in Itman, I believe, right? I think he was in that. Snowtrooper Lieutenant, Snapshot Reflexes. Let's get to the good stuff. No hyperspace, but we got a Relentless. That's probably as close as we get to getting that atmosphere vibe. But again, it's just kind of like over the city. I want to see when we're below. That's really want to see. But I do love it. And we got Surprise Strike foil with that Krennic, Cassian running away. I'm trying to remember if Kennick or if Cassian ever shot at Krennic. Every time I see that picture, I'm like, did this happen? I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you've seen Star Wars enough, and then you realize you haven't. There's always something. Oh, you guys see what's back there? Let's get through the pack. I do want to just show off what's back there. I think it's great. Cool. Well, strafing gunship was our rare. No hyperspaces, but look at that Rook foil. Wow. Thrawn's assassin shielded, pretty much has death touch. You see him in the later seasons of Rebels. You may know him from the books that were non-canon before. Great. They are now non-canon, I should say. Ooh, that is such a good one. Such a good one. Now, foils may not be for me. I'm actually going to put the Rook here. So I usually put like the top value card. It's going to be Vader right now. And then I'm going to put the top foil card that I think is really cool. Ooh, Krennic. Krennic Hyperspace. That's cool. I don't think I have a Krennic one yet. Surprisingly. So let's see here. For a cause I believe in, and a foil Rebel Assault. 2 Rebel cards. That's neat. That's neat. Let's keep going. Problem with putting cards in a box when there's not that many of them is they love to slide. Love to slide. Take care of that later. That's a later D-Rod problem. Future D-Rod problem there. Let's keep going here. Jyn Erso, Echo Base. Ooh, something's good in the back. We see it. We see it. Power of the Dark Side. Avenger is our legendary, which is great. Their second legendary. So we got 2 Star Destroyers in the set. And a nice hyperspace Power of the Dark Side. Wow. Wow. God. That is cool. That is cool. That is cool. Let's move on. Man, that is dope. That is dope. What else we got? IG88. He's Go Bot the Con Nuts. MC Chris for you. Scout Bike Pursuer Extended Art. I'm a fan. Our rare is Red 3, and our foil is Rebel Sympathizers. That's cool. Very shiny. Very shiny. Let's move on. Halfway through box 2. Halfway through box 2. Chirrut. That's played by Donnie Yen. Oh, hyperspace card. Waylay. This is great. This is great. Look at the color. Look at the coloring there. Just different shades of green. Very much appreciative. Love it. Really captures it. Events are probably my favorite type of card to see in the hyperspace format. Besides, showcases. All right, we had a foil security complex. That's neat. That's neat. I don't think I have many foil bases, especially I don't think I have a foil rare. So pretty neat. Man, when I open these packs, I feel like there's glitter or something coming out of them. You can start seeing like the specs here. Hyperspace Administrator's Tower. Basic yellow base. Skipping a lot of these commons and uncommons. No hyperspace. Han Solo is our rare and a foil Waylay. Neat. Love Han Solo. I was just talking to someone at the store about this, Wayward City Games, and just talking about how cool Han is because he can shoot first. Real neat. Real neat. I have so much sorting to do. If you haven't opened any pack boxes yet or cases, I will tell you it's really easy to get a playset of rares and commons and uncommons when you buy a case, but rares are and legendaries not so much. Very difficult. Syndicate Lackeys here is our hyperspace. That looks great. Really cool there. Get to see the pikes. Let's see. Our rare is Energy Conversion Lab. So this is my second one out of 2 cases. And Battlefield Marine is my foil. So hard to get this, I feel like. Harder than I expected. Do I think it should be worth what people could be paying for it? Not so much. I don't think that. I just think it's a little bit harder to get those rares. And when you're trying to get a play set of rares, it's definitely good luck. Good luck. All right, let me just sort this, or these things are going to keep falling. Also glad the majority of things in this box are commons and uncommons. If I know I am messing them up. Nope, there we go again. All right, let's get to it. What's in the back? Carabast. There you go. If you're looking to cuss in a Star Wars language, it is Carabast. That is it. That is what you say, Carabast. That's as close as you get in Star Wars. I'm pretty sure we hear hell and damn a lot. And nice foil overwhelming barrage. One of my favorite cards. Disappointed. I know this is a mat. I'm probably going to have to buy it off a secondary market. But man, I want this playmat. I want this playmat so bad. So good stuff. Now I'm thinking I may not hold on to foils for myself. Foils may be something I give to friends or even sell, maybe. I like a lot of the foils, and some foils I feel like hurt the art, but not many. But sometimes you gotta have your hobbies pay for your hobbies, and that's what I need to do sometimes. U-Wing Reinforcements is our rare, great card to pair with someone like Han Solo, and Confiscate is our foil. So, but no, I've done a lot of games before, and I really like just even anything that can help. I sold a bit of my Magic that I wasn't really playing anymore to get some stuff for this game, which was great. Took my time going through my Magic collection. Still have quite a bit left, keeping what I want to keep. But I really want hobbies to fund hobbies. Hyperspace here. And it was kind of one of the nice things about Destiny. I really wanted to play semi-competitively, so I'd go to big events, and I'd make sure, like, if there were promos, I'd sell them immediately. There we go. Boba Fett Legendary and Foil Legendary. So right now, we have 4 Legendaries in this box. One of them happened to be Foil. 2 Avengers, the Devastator, and Boba Fett. Nice. This is finally the 3rd Boba Fett I needed. That's right. I opened almost 2 cases. Well, over almost 2 cases. I've opened 8 boxes to get finally a playset of Boba Fett's. So there we go. All right, 4 legendaries though is cool. It's nice when your legendaries can take that slot. So 3 may be the average in the base, but are in a pack. Got nice foil extended back there. Extended Green Squadron A-Wing. Oh, Ryan C, 11:22 p.m. in the UK. That's awesome. That's so cool. I don't think ever in my life I'd feel like someone wanted to talk to me from the UK. So, Ryan, way to make some type of dream of mine come true. Look at Crafty Smuggler though. Wow, extended art, the blast, and just the way the light comes in at that angle. This is cool. Some of these foils are going to be hard for me to get rid of. That is just so good. So good. So good, man. Let's see what's happening. Ryan, since it is 11:22 in the UK, does this mean you're going to help me out here with the time structure? Does this mean it is the end of March 8th for you? Have you been able to get some cards and open some things up for yourself? That's what I'm curious about. ISP agent, TIE Advance, Distant Patroller, Hyperspace, Agent Callus there. A great character in the Rebels series. Hate the helmet, but cool character. Cool character. Helmet's just not for me. Not for me. Sneak attacks are rare, and a surgical droid foil. Oh, M. Peterson, you showed up. You showed up. You're here. You need to open at least 2 more Bobas. Yep, you are right. Peterson knows I'm actually trying to do 2 play sets of all my cards, just so I can run some good play testing with some buddies. Me and some friends that get together, we try to help each other out, and they go harder in some other games. I go hard into Star Wars, and at least we can play what we need to play to always get better. Cloud City here. Great card here. Not Cloud City, Capital City. Cloud City's a whole different planet, whole different system. So, oh, and Peterson, you've been lurking. You've been lurking. All right. You're a little zergling over there, but okay. Let's see here. Search your feelings, and I had no choice. Foil. He had no choice. That deal got worse all the time for that man. All that time. Ryan C, I've got a 2-player starter set. Put 1 to the side and 10 booster packs. Can't collect till Friday. Due to work though. I get it. I get it. Man, this is the day I've been looking forward to for a while. I've been watching stores, I've been putting in pre-orders, just doing everything I can, picking up some work where I can. Jedi lightsaber, it's great, and nice foil, hyperspace Death Star Stormtrooper. This is cool. Now it's been the nice part of prepping for this game. I don't think I've done as much work to make sure I can get it like at a launch of a game. And this being, my third Star Wars launch of at least as a card game. But, being there for X-Wing and Shatterpoint and Legion, all those other stuff. But, you know, Hyperspace Sabine, always great to see. I got a few of those now. Hyperspace Vanguard Infantry. Cool, cool, cool. Love we see the shot go right there. You can see actually some more infantry behind him. And foil, Viper Pro Droid with a legendary Black One. Wow, this is our fifth legendary, people in this box. That's crazy. So maybe you can get about 3 or 4 legendaries a box, and you have potential a little bit more in that foil slot. Mm-hmm. Oh, Peterson wants me to open a boba so he can trade me. Well, you got to hope I have 7 bobas. That's I think chances are I could have 7 bobas. I have enough stuff to open that should be possible. Nothing fun in here. Well, fun subjective. Nothing hyperspace is what I should say. Is what I'm looking for. General Tag is our foil. Moving on. Let's see here. I've only gotten one showcase for a case. Can we keep it going in this first case? Resilient is our hyperspace card. Chopper. Love some Chopper. And a foil Death Star Stormtrooper. Nice, nice. Let's see 10 bobas. Yeah, let's see him. Let's see 10 bobas. That's what I'm talking about. I want to see 10. That is box 2. 2. Box 3. Ding. So we got 4 legendaries in box 2. Really, I think the best card we've pulled is the Vader. And second best, I would say, is this nice foil hyperspace Rook. So let's go. Let's go. Right now, a lot of the cards people have top prices on happen to be cards you'll find in the Boba Fett deck for villain, things like Vader, Boba, Rook, Fett's Fire Spray. All good stuff. We'll see if that deck actually sits in the meta, but it is a nice mid-range deck. It requires a little bit of piloting skill, or I should say a lot of piloting skill, because it has to do with a lot of timing and combat tricks. They're trying to make sure you're using Boba Fett correctly, maximizing the cards you play, as well as, making sure you have the right setup and damaging your opponent. But the tempo in that deck is good. I've been running that in the AI on Force Table on some streams, and my goodness, I just can't believe how many times it beats me. Vader's dropping to mid-30s. That's good. That's good. I think legendaries will probably go back up, honestly, once people open some more, because it is hard. It is hard to get playset of legendaries. All right, Showcase Leia Organa. Probably not one I'm using since I did have the showcase, but I love it. Love the art. And Count Dooku. Count Dooku's our rare with Seasoned Stormtrooper as our foil. Good stuff. Let's keep going here. I can see Vader sitting anywhere between top 20s to maxing out at 50s. I can see that a lot with the legendaries. I think our rares will kind of top out anywhere between $5 to $20, depending on how playable they are. I don't see certain rares like Fett's Fire Spray staying as low as it is, but this is all speculation. The market is different, and I don't know the market as much as I do older ones. But just because most of the time I had to monitor Star or Magic markets. Saw Gerrera's are rare and a nice hyperspace foil K2SO. Man, he can survive in space, everybody. Fun fact, K2SO is one of the few Star Wars characters I have tattooed on my body. And actually, all the characters I have happen to be Rebel droids. That's right. Chopper, K2SO, C-3PO, and R2-D2. So only Rebel droids. People have asked, am I going to put BB-8 on there? And I tell them, no, probably not. Probably not. I got to get that stuff touched up anyway. Bendu's our rare, and Ruthless Raider is our foil. Nice foil there. Put that to the side. Drink some water. Yep. Peterson, best open so far was the foil hyperspace energy conversion lab. Then it's hyperspace Luke. Yes, I remember you pointing out that hyperspace Luke when you pulled a Vader in that pre-release. Man, I did not have anything good. I went 1 and 2, 1 and 2. But I had so much fun, so much fun. Also got a good judge promo that event. Jet Agitator hyperspace, so 2 hyperspaces in this pack, 3 hyperspaces in this pack, rare and Cell Block Guard foil. That's great. 3 hyperspace, man, and we still had a foil, so we could have got 4 hyperspace in this pack. That's cool. That's cool. What do people feel like? Everyone loves having foils every pack. Like, is this something you look forward to? One of those things I remember when Magic started doing it with set boosters, it was like guaranteed foil is cool because you did get like the potential of like it could be another rare, could be another mythic, and it's the same thing here. But not everyone loves foil. Some people do, some people don't. I'm hit or miss. Obi-Wan's are rare. Infiltrator skills are foil. Love that. That's why we have it as a thumbnail right now on this channel. See, Peterson, I'm looking forward to more base locations. I hope they do a showcase styling of them eventually. I mean, it would look good. It would look good with the leaders. But, man, it would be such a chase. People would be like, well, you have a showcase Echo base that doesn't do anything. Foils are fine as long as they don't Pringle. Yep, that's always it. But they do. Foils do Pringle. TIE Fighter here. Love the art. Love the art. I actually got that on... as a whatchamacallit? Playmat. That's the word. Command. Wow. What is this, our second? No, this is our first legendary of the set. Command here. That's great. And a foil disarm. A couple of those already. That's nice. Give me a second here. Adjusting this box. Moving on. Where are we on? We're on box 3. Box 3 of 6 here for a case. I got a pile of trash next to me. I don't know where my dog went. He decided not to hang out in here. I get that dog cam going. I had a couple people be like, you got to get dog cam. Just to show everyone a sleepy corgi when I'm streaming. And prepare for takeoff here. So no hyperspace. No hyperspace. Definitely what I'm looking for. Really got to be more mindful of these cards in the box. I can see myself dinging them, which is fine. They're mostly going to be commons and uncommons in there, but still. It's that part of me of just like, why aren't you wearing gloves? And I'm like, well, I don't know, because I'm not working. They don't get paid to do this anymore. All right, we got Asteroid Sanctuary foil, which is cool, and Spark Rebellion is our rare. No hyperspaces. I need some hyperspaces, guys. I'm an addict. I'm an addict for hyperspace. Okay? I gotta go fast. I need the spice. It's a Dune reference. I was explaining Dune to someone, and they're like, it's a planet with sand? And I'm like, yeah, it is. It's... but there's more to it than that. They're like, people want to control the sand? I'm like, no, not really. As I was talking to a coworker. Confiscate. Here, hyperspace, that's great. Zeb Aurelios. Hyperspace Dodonna. Love seeing this. You got the planet of Yavin. You got the Death Star here circling around. Dodonna's over here. Possibly scared. Whoa, double Dodonna. That's cool. That's cool. Love that. And a Lando Calrissian. He's a man. He's not a system, so you know. Lando fun. Lando is fun. 2 great actors playing Lando. Donald Glover, great. Billy D. Williams, great. Han Solo hyperspace, great. Sort of. Let's see here. What else we got? Fighters for Freedom, Gideon Hask, and Resupply foil. Resupply foil. Thanks, Hera. Gotta love General Harrison Duel. It's International Women's Day. So Hera is definitely one of my favorite female characters. Mon Mothma, Hera, and Leia. Some of my favorite female characters in the series for their strength, dignity, leadership, Everything. Just everything. Ryan C., what do you see as the strongest and weakest colors currently in the set? That's a good question. Weakest color. What do I think is the weakest color? I guess I would say red is coming across as the weakest right now. Although it has some great units, it doesn't have the right units to get you far into the game from what people are seeing. You're not seeing a lot of that like mid range to late game range with red. You're seeing it more aggressive. So I think that would be what would be decided as like what we would say is the weakest. Again, this is all subjective. This is my opinion. But if you just looking and playing as long as I've had, red is the one that gives you just least options. You have to kill some units you may not want to, like Super Laser Technician, as opposed to yellow, where you can just waylay it away and you're going to hurt your opponent's rhythm and tempo. You know, when you're just playing aggression, your opponent wants you to kill those guys, and that's kind of your only option. Now, I say all that even though I am trying to build a double aggression deck to play on Monday, so at an event. That's because I want to. As far as strongest colors, it really is going to be yellow. Check out the Chimera here. Thrawn's flagship. Love Thrawn's flagship. It is behind me. You can kind of see it below this Luke Skywalker playmat. That is a Nationals 1 of 6 Canadian playmat. That's right, 1 of 6. I honestly think it's 1 of 5. But from what I remember, it's 1 of 6. If you have one of these, you were probably not at Canada because you would have seen me. And you were at the American Nationals, where there's actually, it says just Nationals, and there was about, what, maybe top 25? Maybe, well, it was probably top 26, got it. So yeah, you know, I love that map. But below it is a Chimera from X-Wing. No, sorry, Star Wars Armada. Strongest color, though, I'm going to give it to... Wow, is it going to be yellow or blue? That's really it. Yellow or blue? Yellow's going to have just a lot of options, and it's clearly dominating the field. Blue is just your little bit different types of control with some strong removal. I guess we're going to go yellow. I'm going to say yellow's the strongest. It can just do... It's just a lot more utility, honestly. Take down foil. My foil pile going. Got to protect all of these. Later, Peterson. I'm sure I'll see you at some event this weekend. Enjoy your evening. Let's see here. Repair, Wampa. Come on. What's at the end? For a cause I believe in, and a regional governor. Foil. That's nice. This is your staple. If you're playing blue, you need 3 regional governors in your sideboard at all times. All times. That's just, there's some staples, especially set 1. They're just always going to be cards that are better than others. And regional governor is one of those. Just, it's like, yeah, you got to play it. You got to play it with blue. Here we go. Catacombs of Caldera. Hyperspace. That's awesome. Hyperspace Moment of Soup. Moment of Peace. There we go. Yoda enjoying his soup. Love that. Force Throw. Ooh, another Hyperspace. Bib Fortuna. There we go. Redemption is our rare, and Rugged Survivors is our foil. Good stuff. Oh, man, I love getting 3 Hyperspace packs. That is just... That's what I want. That's what I'm addicted to. It's just this Hyperspace art. Again, I'm going to use that to build some fun Twin Suns decks. Excited to play some Twin Suns this weekend. And just kind of working on making that, you know, how to stream that better. So... Ryan C., yeah, I'd agree. Red is pigeonholed into an early game and aggro cards at the moment. Yellow is a jack of all trades and is strong across the board. Exactly. Yellow's just giving you a lot of more options. Now, you want to make sure you have the right options, but options nonetheless. All right, Emperor's Royal Guard is our rare. Love that. I think I almost have 2 playsets now. And Shoot First. Nice Han Solo hyperspace there. Good stuff. Man. I have so much sorting to do. The good news is I have soccer to watch this weekend. I got some Bad Batch to catch up on. And, you know, problem is the weather's really nice. I want to go kayaking. I want to hike. I want to go to play some disc golf. I want to walk my dog. Did you hear me? Sometime. He may just ran in here hearing those key words. It's just nice. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while since the sun's been out, and I'm just in a good mood. Rogue Operative, Saboteur, Raid 2. This looks great. Look at the coloring here. Cool colors on the side. Really blending in. Love it. Love it. All right. And Snow Trooper Lieutenant and Heroic Sacrifice. Hyperspace. Badoom. Right there. Right there. Shooting someone. You know how he does. Soccer as in English. No. It is tough. So Ryan C, yeah, you being from the UK, I don't get to follow a lot of Premier League as I would like with following football. I should. All my coworkers. I'm one of the few coworkers who watch American soccer. The rest of them really, because we're at my office is a small tech company, we're pretty diverse, and so everyone wants to talk obviously Premier League and Champions League, um, Liga and Liga MX. But I've just I don't know. Maybe it's just me just being American. I'm just like I just got to watch MLS all the time, and it's just that local sport. You know what I mean? I follow three teams. So here we go. Force with me. Luke Skywalker's our legendary and a foil Kanan Jarrus. I'll take that. Luke. That is our second legendary. But I really enjoy watching soccer, and again, we're in the America's CONCACAF League right now. I'm wearing my US women's jersey, one of my favorite athletes, Sophia Smith, on International Women's Day. As we go and we play Mexico. We play in the finals for the championship Sunday. That'll be great. That'll be great. Chopper base is the hyperspace here. You're now honorary Austin Villa fan. Well, you know what? I'll take it because I keep trying to think of who I need to support. That's the problem with not being there. It's just one of those things of like, do I want to be? Who's my team? Who's my team? I got to pick one. And I ask a lot of my coworkers, and at least they're not too jaded, where they say, spend a season watching the league and then pick. Right? But everyone has their preferences. Mon Mothma, Hyperspace, big fan. We've already talked about why I think she's amazing in Star Wars. Seventh Sister and Foil, Fett's Fire Spray. Foil there. That's going to be a good one. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with my foils, but it's not keeping them. It's not keeping them. And yep, soccer's been one of those new loves for me over the past 4 years. Just really enjoyed it. Liverpool's the only answer. There it is. There it is, Liverpool. And every time I can, I try to catch it. It is hard. It's hard to watch. I think. You know what? I say that it's harder for my coworkers on the East Coast to watch Premier League than it is for me, because at least my Premier games are like can be anywhere between 5 in the morning up to like 11 in the morning. So I have chances here. Strike True extended art. Love the pop here. Again, I really love events and how they show. I wish there was a little bit more over here, but we're kind of stuck with Jabba Sail Barge. So, but look at this Nikto. He's fallen. He's good. He's dead. That guy. Oh, he's dead. Bib Fortuna. Admiral Akbars are rare and Rugged Survivors extended art. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Soccer. Let's see here. Actually excited. I have a couple of with MLS season starting. We're in week 3 now of the MLS season, and I'm just pumped because this means new kits are available, and I'm waiting on a couple for my teams, as well as the women's league is starting up next month, and my team has 2 new kits. So, Vigilant Honor Guards, Hyperspace, and Seventh Fleet Defender, one of my favorite foils. This is a hard card to appreciate online, but it is great. The details right here that pop and all of these stars is just amazing. And you get like this ring of asteroids or stars right here in this line. You can slightly see it, but man, it just looks so good. Looks so good. Two great games this Sunday. Liverpool versus Man City and Aston Villa versus Spurs. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Sunday, I think all I'm going to try to do, I may do an event, undecided. Event at a store called Portland Game Store. It's a sealed event. We're using the pre-release kits. But we're just me and my girlfriend are excited for some soccer. Extended art legendary. Black one. Love this. Glad to see this as a legendary. Glad to see it in extended art. Lightsabers are rare and protectors are foil. Oh, Dan, why do you got to say harmful things? Oh, Gotham are totally winning the National Women's Soccer League again. Well, God, that was hard. That was hard. That was hard, Dan. I do support the Portland Thorns, the women's team. Now they are amazing with their 3 stars. They've won 3 championships. Some great world athletes there. We have women from all across the world who play in the World Cup. Some of my favorites are like Sinclair, Smith, Coffey, Heron. Great, great women. I'm actually pumped to get a Sinclair kit for the Thorns this season, as it's going to be her final one. She is now officially retired from the Canadian soccer team. One of the oldest North American players in the game. I believe she is 38, so she is a bit older than me. And man, she kills it. I mean, she kills it. Gosh, she's amazing. Actually, I think she's older than 38. Now I think about it. Ah, yeah. Thorns are good, but Gotham are total class. Well, Dan, yeah, they are. I do have to travel to New York a lot, and so sometimes I think I want to try and catch a Gotham game. Unfortunately, they play so far out of New York City that it's a little hard for me. But I do hope one day I can catch a Thorns versus Gotham in the New Jersey area. So, Soup Racers are extended art. Had No Choices are rare, and Cantina Braggart is our foil. Man, Sunday is the day that Liverpool will win the title. Ooh, well, I have to watch. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Halfway there. Was that really pack? I guess so. Yeah, that was pack 2, 3. I think that was pack 3. Did I put 7 or box 3? That's where I feel old, and I'm like, box count 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have done 3 boxes. I just happen to set a 7th box on top of this case, so we are on box 4. Box 4. Ryan, see, England women's teams have come along. Have come very well the last couple years. Sorry if there's a little emoticon blocking what you're saying, Ryan, but I get it. England's women's teams have come far the last couple years, and that's true. We're seeing a lot of American players going over to Europe, which is super smart. I try to watch a lot of the documentaries on our American teams, and I really like Heron, for example, world athlete on the women's team right now. She had to leave Angel City, and because she had an opportunity to go play for Chelsea's female team, and it's just like you have an opportunity to play against a World Cup winner, a World Cup coach. You take those opportunities, right? Like you are a world athlete, and you're seeing a lot of great players going over to Europe. Which is awesome. America has always had a really strong women's team, and now we're definitely seen more growth in other countries and leagues, which is awesome with female players. So, I'm a big Sophia Smith fan. Big Sophia Smith fan, though. She is great. Got 2 of her kits, one on tonight. Be wearing that to an event. We got the Hyperspace Snow Trooper, Hyperspace Regional Sympathizers foil, Restore 2. Restore 2, guys. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. I love looking at the chat and seeing some soccer talk. There's one thing I enjoy more than Star Wars, or as much as Star Wars, I would say, is soccer. Do I know as much as soccer as I do Star Wars lore? No, I do not. Unfortunately, my soccer knowledge is very limited, but I have enjoyed it over the past 4 or 5 years, attending games in many areas, Texas, Oklahoma, Seattle, Portland, those types of things. And I always want to try to support local. For those of you from the Oklahoma area that I know, I definitely have gone to a lot of Energy OKC games, which is in the essentially secondary division, the USL, I believe. Had a lot of fun with that. Watched some Rio Grande teams before they were, or at least before some things changed with the Dynamo. So if you're going to ask me about which American teams I never enjoy seeing, well, it's Dallas and it's Seattle. There are 2 teams I don't want to watch. It's Dallas and Seattle. And I don't know. Maybe after this year, Columbus, who was the current champs. I don't know. Let's see. What leader am I building for Twin Suns? Double aggression. Oh, no. For that one, I'm not doing double aggression. I am trying to do a regular deck for that. for a Monday event of just standard construction. But for Twin Suns, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for a villain. For leader, I want to try Luke and Hera. We got the extended art capital city here. And I want to try Luke and Hera for just to have a lot of like synergy between rebels and force units, and we get that Spectre synergy. Love this. Chewbacca, hyperspace. Chimera again, and another foil surprise strike. But for my double aggression deck, it's just going to be a simple constructed deck where I'm going to use Vader, and we're going to go for it. Like I've tried it before a lot of cards were out. I had a lot of fun. Again, it's going to really struggle at the decks that need to ramp, because it's, there's a lot of removal, and you're just going to have to deal with the fact that that Super Laser Technician wants you to kill it. But I don't know. I'll have some fun with it. It's one I want to have fun with for a while. Hyperspace Shoot first. Another energy conversion lab. That's my third one out of almost 2 cases. And foil, you're my only hope. Great to see that third energy conversion lab. I did need a few. Yeah, but I don't know what I want to do for Twin Suns bad. Twin Suns bad guy. Something cool. We got Leia Organa here as our hyperspace leader. Spoken Cinders is our rare, and Benthic 2 Tubes foil. So a lot of foils. Cassian is leader. You're trying to build at the moment. Love me some card draw. Ooh, yeah. Cassian is some card draw. I really want to make Cassian work. There's a lot of potential there. And obviously card draw is super helpful in games, right? Card advantage wins games. That's what I would say. If you're a big, I assume they say this. I just know them pretty well. If you're a big Team Covenant fan, you may or follow the not L5 Arms, Flesh and Blood scene, they'll say that all the time, right? Like card draw is king, because it is. Card draw, having options is what you want. Sometimes, playing a card just to draw is really going to help you. Doesn't mean it's something you should probably always do, as in every game is a little bit different, but having options is there. Oh, wow. Well, we saw that, right? Extended Art Security Complex. Fallen lightsabers are rare. And extended art foil Boba Fett. Well, there you go. There you go. Well, we're going to top Vader. Extended art foil Boba Fett. Guess what? I'm not keeping it. Why am I not keeping it? Well, I don't know. I don't need the foils. And again, sometimes I just need some cards to pay for some other cards. So I can, some foils I'm going to give away to a buddy. Some foils will get sold. Maybe some I just give away as just in some fun streams. Do something. Make an opening. This is great. Wow. Looks good. Love that. Sometimes it's good when you start a new game, though, especially if you know you're going to buy a lot, is to try to set boundaries for yourself. The first boundary I set with Star Wars Destiny was I'm going to sell every promo. I didn't keep a single promo. I sold them all. I remember once I showed up to an event. I don't think it was my first event, but it was a big event. And Fantasy Flight sent some promos that you could only get there. And we didn't even start round 1, and I had those on Facebook ready to go. I don't remember how much I made. It was definitely 3 digits, but I was like, okay, there's only how many people are here? That's how many of these cards are out there. So I was like, let's sell it now. And it paid for my event. And that's what I needed it to do. Like, hey, I got a box of Destiny. I need to pay for this box. I'd always rather have my hobbies supply my hobbies. Jabba Hutts are rare. Sympathizers are foil. Got a few of those. And there's nothing wrong with that, if you know what you like. So, Ryan C. Yeah, in all TCGs I've played, card draws king. Building Cassian, similar deck to win to Ren, but more long game and mid range. Yeah, and that's what you want. Sabine can run out of steam, so that draw advantage is there. Very important. Speaking of Cassian, there he is. Love to see an extended hyperspace Cassian. Bright Hope, Force Lightning legendary. Love that. And a Frontier ATR2 foil. Oops, there it goes. Now, when I played the Star Wars card game, I got a lot of playmats, and I would sell those on eBay all the time. At one point, even at Nationals, they had like some interesting tokens I got, and that was cool. There weren't that many. You had to hit top 32 to get it, and I believe I was I made to 26 that year. And that was cool when you're selling 6 tokens for 3 digits. You're just like, thanks, eBay. But a lot of those playmats went far, especially when you had the judges ones. And that was, again, playing competitive in a game. You sometimes just want to take your prizes and try to make some money and keep what you want to keep. All right, Search Your Feelings is our rare and a foil 97th Legion. But, everyone has their own thing. Everyone knows what they're doing. Some people are going for that master set. You don't know what a master set is? That's when you need to have like one of everything. We're talking about like one of every regular card, hyperspace card, and foil hyperspace card. You're also aiming to have every showcase. Master sets are really hard to do as TCGs have expanded to like all these different varieties of card types, card prints. Force Surrenders our foil. Nothing fancy in this pack. Let's keep going. All right, we got one box after this, about 12 more packs in this box. Will we see a showcase? I don't know. We're making good time, though. I have an event to be at in about 2 hours, so that's good timing. Snapshot Reflexes. Really dig this one. It's a real interesting blend of yellows. You got like basic yellow and bright mustard yellow, but I like it. Hey, a second hyperspace. Power Failure, always good. Bendu's are rare, and the Mercenary Company is our foil. And my pile of foils over here is bad. That's what I miss about having a sorting tray. I should have asked somebody to borrow one, but oh well. Here I am. That happens. Doing a quick check here. Ding ding. Let's see what we got. Something hyperspace in the back. Hyperspace right here. Vanquish. Dig it. You throw him. You throw that old man. That's such good art. I really love the foil. That's going to be a hard one to get rid of. Binds All Things is our rare. And an extended art Vanguard Infantry. We definitely got a few of commons extended art foil, which makes sense because they're commons. That those would pop up a bit. So that'd be cool. So fun going to different stores today. Shout out to like Jeff and Annie who I met, who I saw again in person. Met you guys at one of the roadshow events I demoed at Guardian Games. Really cool to see you at Red Castle as I was leaving. Always happy. Good luck on those packs. You probably have already opened them. I know I would have, because we ran into each other like at Open. I was definitely at a few stores today at Open, and I got a couple more to stop at. Got to go across town tonight for an event. Showcase, or not showcase, Hyperspace Chewbacca there. Tonight I'm doing a pre-release event in Gongai Games in Beaverton. Big fan of them. Love what they do as a store, and congrats to them and their success as they've been around for a bit now and have 2 stores. Fet's Fire Spray, great card. Love to see it. And a foil regional sympathizers. What I say is my favorite card for design and a favorite card for artwork, Ryan C. asked. Well, for design. Ooh, that's a tough one. There's a couple of cards that come to my mind. Immediately I think of Overwhelming Barrage. I think of this card right here first. I love the art, and I actually love the design of it. I think 5 is a good cost. I think raising something's health by +2/+2 and then letting you divide the damage as you choose is really neat. I think it's easy to make a card buff you. I think it's easy to make a card split damage, but to do so in a way that makes sense. Everything about this card to me just makes sense. The title, the style, the art. It just whoever described what they wanted, like what's it look like when you have this powerhouse show up and just overwhelming barrage. It's that. I just think it's so cool. So maybe that's the answer to your question with one answer. But it's definitely the one that comes up to my mind. I love when this happens. You can just see the difference, right? It's brighter. It feels more. You see another whole stormtrooper. I think that's great. Super Laser Blast. I love destroy effects, and it's our legendary. That's cool. And foil home one. But no, I'm trying to think if there's another card I really like the art or enjoy the artwork of off the top of my head. Did I get 2 legendaries in that pack? I did. Super Laser Blast and Home 1 in the same pack. That's neat. 2 legendaries. What is another card I like based on design? You know, they've always done well at some key cards like Han Solo and Greedo. They've always done well at capturing who those characters are and that iconic moment with Greedo when he dies, he deals damage to a unit. Fantasy Flight, props to them. And Han Solo trying to make sure he shoots first as a unit. I think that's good. Mystery's Tower here, hyperspace. And I love when they do something like that, where they say, who is this character in Star Wars? What are they known for? What's something they're famous for? And how do we capture that on a card? Red 3s are rare, and Jedha Agitator is our foil. But those things impress me. It's one of the things I like about playing like Marvel Crisis Protocol and Marvel Champions. Also done by Fantasy Flight, primarily through and Atomic Mass Games, both under Asmodee. But they do well at capturing those characters, and I think that's the same thing I see in some of these units, where it's just like, yep, that is Luke Skywalker, that is Chopper, those types of things. Partisan Insurgent here as a rare or as a hyperspace. Ryan C, what about you? What's your favorite art in this game, and one of your favorite mechanics? Or not mechanics? Sorry, what's your favorite card as far as design? Zeb Aurelios here is our foil. All right, we're 3 packs left in a box. Maybe I opened the 7th box. I shouldn't. I was gonna save that box. Nothing crazy in here. Foil Death Trooper. Seen a couple of those. I need one of my local stores to just say they're gonna buy foils. If I don't hydrate, I've learned this week I will have a sore throat the rest of the week. It's been a big thing. When you've doing as many streams this week as I've been doing in a job, you have to talk a lot already at. It catches up to you. Catches up. Ryan C, love when a card fits the card story and the design. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's the big thing. Admiral Piet here. Nice extended art. Now, Piet is one of those units I wish I knew more of, because it's like, why does he make Star Destroyers cost less? You know, we don't see Piet for a very long time. Patrol V Wing here as the foil. Don't see him survive for a long time. But yeah, I think some cards are just really clever. Um, I love Mahdi. You know, Mahdi's just there to die, right? Similar to Greedo. It's just like he gets choked out. How does that benefit you? Oh, just someone can be like, rally essentially. And they're like, they're ready to fight. You choked out Mahdi. I better be on my guard, type thing, right? It's like Vader killed that guy. Well, I better stand out of attention and drag this body away. Snowspeeder, hyperspace, not a space unit. One of the, I think, common mistakes in the game. Wolf and Pirated Starfighter is our foil. Like, I should just do a video like that. Like, what are the common mistakes? And it's like Ambush, ECL, Snowspeeder. Those are 3 that I know that come off the top of my head that people ask. All right, Grand Moff Tarkin. Hyperspace. Got a few of those. This is the last pack in this set. No showcase in this box. Last pack in the box, I should say. Security Complex are rare, and Hyperspace Ardent Sympathizer. Okay. We have 1 box remaining in case 2. Let's see, where did I get this case from? This is my Portland Game Store case. Let's see. It's nice going into stores today, although I really wanted some of the Magic Fallout set. I have kind of had a designated amount of funds for this. So we're going to go faster here. Just booping. Done and done. May the force be with you. That is so true. May it. Limited power here. So we are now in our final box of this case. Our top cards here. Let's see. We got some good legendaries, some black ones, a Boba Fett. Again, we finally got a playset of Boba Fett out of 2 cases. So that is good. Do I have a playset of all the legendaries and rares yet? No, I do not. How many Millennium Falcons have I pulled in 2 cases? 1. I have 1 Falcon out of 2 cases. And that's what I'm talking about. Rares and legendaries are going to be hard. They're going to be difficult. If you find a rare legendary right now, on TCG Player for under $5, and you don't think you want to buy a case and you want to, or a box and you want to, or a case, and you want to play a little competitively, buy it. A rare or legendary for under $5 is worth your time. Foil TIE Fighter there. Pretty cool. It's kind of the hot thing. Ryan C, I love how C3PO and R2 work so well together. Yeah, that's a great design aspect there. The fact that they work well at looking at the top card and drawing the top card. Very strong. Some more synergy we saw, which is awesome. And we see some good synergy, and well, I hopefully see some more when they reprint those type of cards, like a different R2D2, different C3PO, or different synergies with like Spectre units. So we got Vigilant Honor Guards here, Hyperspace, Akbar, and Foil Bail Organa. Man, that guy's great. That guy is great. Straight after. Love how often he shows up. For artwork, Ryan C says it has to be Vader. They have captured him perfectly, even though you're rebel at heart. Well, yeah, that's and he is. They did capture him perfectly. Me, I'm just dark side at heart. Ooh, double hyperspace. Double hyperspace. That's cool. Dagobah Swamp. Sabine Wren. What else we got? Red 3. A lot of red 3s today. And a foil tactical advantage. Ding, ding. Derek Moyer, I got 2 Boba units in 1 pack at pre-release. That is a heck of a pull. You are right. That is a heck of a pull. 2 Bobas in a pre-release. I wouldn't want to be your opponent. Were you able to play yellow? And I hope so. I hope so. I struggled. I had a buddy who had a Boba leader and a Boba unit, and if I didn't get the traitorous, I wouldn't have gotten there. Super Laser Blast is our legendary, and Inferno 4 foil. Inferno 4 foil. Put that foil over there. Legendary here. Sort that later. So many legendaries I'm really needing. Yeah, and the good news is when you're opening a case will give you a play set of commons and uncommons. Pretty close. You may be a couple of uncommons shy, but not too many. But you won't get a play set of rares. Like I found it very difficult to get a full play set of rares in a case. I think Jedi Lightsaber was the only one. Hey, a second Fifth Brother and another Fett Fire Spray. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, at least I know I got 3 Fire Sprays in this case. That's good. Foil Cloud City Wingguard. Derek Moyer, nope. I went Vader and Energy Control Lab and went 3-0. Oh, really? Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. One of my favorite times playing Destiny is in the Covenant Master series. We would do sealed events every now and then, and it would be like a day of sealed. You'd buy 1 box all for yourself, and you would take 6 packs, build a deck. Then we do 3 rounds. Then you would do 6 packs, build a deck, do 3 more rounds. Did it the whole time. You do that all day. So by the end of it, I was on my last sealed, and I drew just the perfect things. This Imperial Interceptor is crazy, crazy good. I ended up with a Vader leader, Iden Versio leader, and Vader's. There was a Vader's like Legion card essentially. It was this trooper unit, and I also had Vader's healing lab or healing tank. So I just had like the 4 top cards that were insane in the set, all in one pool. And surprisingly, yeah, I went 3-0. I destroyed and was able to pull my way up to the top 6 there in that Masters series. And that was really cool because that finally gave me the invite to the final Masters series in that one. That was about 4 or 5 events, I think, total. That was probably the highest entry I've ever seen in Destiny. Oh, Meta Popsicle, you get it. Covenant Masters was awesome. Yes, it was. They were a high dollar entry. Usually I had to pay $100 to get in to play some sealed, and top 6 got really specific prizes, and got entry into another big event. And it was really cool. Really cool. Big fan of Covenant. Ryan C, I'm probably going to look up the play sets of all the commons and uncommons when more product is open. Yeah. No, I get it. I'm going to send a couple of play sets to some people and some groups that I know may not get as much product. I definitely want to see the game grow, those types of things. So, I may have some that I even give away. Because I know, like, it's one of those things, like, you're going to buy a lot of product. Um, try to do what you can to give back. I can get it. Here I am. I want some stuff. I want to build up a good collection, but I know what I need, and other stuff takes up space. So some things I'll make money off of, and some things I'll just say, you know what, like, someone really wants to get into it. It's hard to find product, or maybe they just don't have the type of income I do. How can I help them? Sometimes just give them the commons and uncommons, let them go buy the rares and legendaries they need. Again, rares right now under, if they're less than a pack and you know they're in a top tier deck, pick them up. Lieutenant Childson here, foil, love that. On that foil pile. Commons and uncommons are super good. Especially in a game like this where you really do need them. Like, you just can't build a deck of rares. You want the common uncommons. They're good cards. They're really good cards. They build out your deck. Piet, Fighters for Freedom, General Krell, love it, and a foil Hyperspace Seasoned Sword Trooper. Does not do it justice through this webcam. I apologize, but it looks good. It looks good. Whoop, I got 2 hours until my next event. I'm ready. I haven't got to play Star Wars with a person in a week after finally playing with people instead of droids. I just feel confident. Jedha Agitator there. Hyperspace. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing in the background. Bombing Runners are rare, and Takedown. Takedown's actually one of the few cards I did not have a playset of in one case. One of the few uncommons I did not have. So yeah, sometimes the uncommons may be hard, but foil takedown uncommon hyperspace, that's great. But we'll see. Again, I may be doing three sealed event or three sealed events this weekend, and one constructed event this week. And I definitely want to. I know I'm meeting up with some peoples for some fun Twin Suns, so I got some building to do. Smoke and Cinders is our rare, and Outer Rim Headhunter is our foil. Let's see here. Appreciate everyone hopping in, chatting it up, letting me know what you're excited about, what you're pulling, what you're doing, all those types of things. Hoping people are opening packs and just have me on, because I always think it's fun to open things together, right? You kind of get to see the other variables. I'm like, well, what is this person getting? Like, how consistent it is. Are you seeing 3 or 4 legendaries in your packs? That type of thing. What's nice about a case is you do get close to getting hyperspaces of all the leaders, which is cool. I don't have a hyperspace of some of the rare ones. I don't have a Thrawn yet. I don't have a Cassian yet. I think I have Hera. I don't think I have a Thrawn or a Palpatine. Sorry, I don't have a Palpatine or a Cassian yet. All right, nothing hyperspace in this pack, but we got a foil Mining Guild TIE Fighter. Oh, there you are, buddy. We'll just have staring contests. Sometimes that's what my dog and I have to do. I know. You're okay. You're okay. I don't know. You're staring at me. Hyperspace Krennic. Hyperspace Krennic. For those wondering, the dog that is currently in my room is a 6-year-old Corgi, Pembroke, Welsh Corgi named Finn. He looked away. Great dog. Great dog. Love him. Love him. Been with him since he was 9 weeks old. 9 weeks old. Oh yeah, buddy, get in your bed. I gotta get a second camera. Sorry, I say second camera. I'm literally using 2 cameras now. Third camera, just to have a dog cam when I stream. Because I know people have asked for it. I'm talking about you, Blair and Kelly. Talking about you, messaging me and telling me that. Gotta happen. Let's see here. Gideon Husk and a hyperspace Battlefield Marines. Very G.I. Joe-ish. Love it. Very G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe has some good comics coming out. If any of you all are comic readers, I've been really loving the Energon universe. Started off with Robert Kirkman, sorry, the writer and creator of the Walking Dead series, Invincible series, Battle Pope, launched us with a book called Void Rivals, the big it's we're 8 to 9 months away from this, so I apologize. But the spoiler in Void Rivals at the end was that it was in the Transformers universe, and I think that was really neat. So you have the one of the hottest writers the past decade. We got Steadfast Valiant here. Made a series of 2 pilots getting lost in the void and finding a transformer. This led to them announcing the launch of the Energon universe, where it was Void Rivals, Transformers, and G.I. Joe all were going to have a very similar story arc. And the people writing Transformers I really enjoyed, Mike Spicer and Daniel Warren Johnson, or Daniel Johnson Warren, one of the two. Great writer, wrote one of my favorite small series called I Am Powerbomb, or Do a Powerbomb. An amazing wrestling comic. If you like wrestling and if you like Dragon Ball Z, that's a comic I'd recommend for you. R.I.P. Akira Tawazawa. I may have mispronounced it, but the creator of DBZ and Dragon Ball Super has passed. And he passed last week. It was announced yesterday. Yeah, you know, if you're talking about someone who's given so much joy to the world, there is someone who has done that, right? Since the late 80s with the introduction of Dragon Ball, from giving us a classic like Dragon Ball Z, and then he did not have much work in the Dragon Ball GT series, but coming back to take over Dragon Ball Super was amazing. Mission planning hyperspace art here. Got to make sure I'm saying hyperspace, not extended. Using the terms. Rook is our rare. Swoop Racer is our foil. Ryan C says, I think having a set 1 with Luke Vader makes sense, and a second set having Mando makes sense, trying to keep hype up from the game. You're right. Some people are speculating, though, if we'll actually see a starter for set 2. I can go either way. Some people are also hoping it's Kylo and Rey, because they've seen Kylo Rey sleeves. But I think it's good. I think you're right. It's a good set to start off with. Start with the popular characters like that, with Pedro Pascal and is it Giancarlo Esposito? I don't think that's right. I don't think that's his name. But Moff Gideon and great actors, great people, great characters. Hyperspace Jabba the Hutt. That's cool. Seven Sisters are rare, and Sabine Wren unit foil there. No, I think it's smart to go with that. I think we can expect, even though there's a range of characters we're seeing. I mentioned this the other day on stream. This is one of those things where we're seeing characters as far back as Bad Batch that was announced. So you're looking at the beginning of the Dark Times, the end of the Clone Wars, and we're going as far forward as Force Awakens, as we're seeing Kylo and Rey. So that's a large gap. You're talking 40 to 60 year gap. Closer to 60-year gap. Hey, look, I love when this happens. See the differences? This is so cool. Hyperspace prepare for takeoff. Home 1 is our legendary, and Spec Force Soldier is our rare. That's cool. Put this away. Come on, we got 3 packs left, and that is it for case 2. Case 2. That's going to leave me 2 more cases remaining. I'll do another case opening tomorrow morning, Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Throw some soccer on, I guess. Chopper bases are hyperspace. I may do it even earlier. Maybe if I get up earlier. Security complex. I think it's my 3rd security complex in this case, and a foil security force. All right, 2 more packs. Is there a showcase? I don't know. Your average of showcases are 1 in 2 cases. So if I open 2 cases and no showcase, or 1 showcase out of 2 cases, then my odds were still fine. Still what people predict. Swoop Racer extended art. 5th Brother. Wolf is our rare, and Colonel Yularen foil. Nice. Okay, this is it. The final pack at the end of this stream. I did this stream an hour faster. I'm making sure I opened 6 boxes. I believe I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, maybe I didn't. Box count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, what do you know? Box count. That makes sense. I'm glad I checked that time. So there's still one more box. Oh, hey, that worked out. Here I was. Again, I got to get a box counter when I do this. Just throw that on there and hit the number. Occupier siege tank. Okay, okay. So we got one more box. I got some time. I got 40 minutes before I should take off to get across town during traffic. Not sure what that's going to be, but if I'm late to build, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Building a deck is not difficult at this point. When you have done sealed buildings and what? I've been doing sealed streams since November or October, once a week. So at this point, I know what I'm grabbing. Told a story the other day how the first pre-release, I was there and I saw a buddy I haven't seen in a few years since prior to pandemic. He was there for a Magic event, and I kind of just walked away after we were allowed to build. Didn't open my box, just left it there with my buddies, and just walked away for 20 minutes. And came back and built a deck, and I happened to sweep. So that, yeah, it was one of those just kind of funny things to me. I dropped the pack. I lost the pack. Found it. That fell. Ooh. I fell in like the pack of, the mess of empty packs. I'm never gonna get that back. That happened to me at another sealed event where like I threw my pack in the trash and I'm like, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna build. And I realized I only opened 5 packs. Maximum firepower. Now we got a foil one of this earlier, but look how cool it is. And is that a foil conversion lab? Wow. Wow, this is cool. So we got hyperspace, rare, regular rare, and foil ECL. This is great. Well, that ECL is going to sell. I'll tell you that. Tell you what. That'd be cool. Let's keep going. Cassian showcase in this box. You want to see it. You want to see it, Ryan C. I know it. You're putting it out there. I appreciate it. I would just love an Imperial. I would love just to get an Imperial, but I'll take any showcase I can. It will sit behind me right there with that Leia and that cool, clear Palpatine from Star Wars Destiny. Ooh, there we go. I do want to get one of the classic cards from Star Wars Decipher, one of my favorite cards that I ruined, and get a foil Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm going to pick up one of those. I'll probably have to go through eBay and get one just to put up there from my childhood to remember the joy of what it was finding card games and finding Star Wars had one as a child. That was just so exciting to me. I started going to this store called Intergalactic Traders. It was a small comic shop that my brother went to, and it was pretty far down the road in Houston. Not something you could easily like bike to, anything like that. Lecture staffs are rare. But I'd go there when me and others in school were playing Pokemon, and then I was just like, "Ooh, what is this? What is this pack? Jabba's Palace. What is this? I love Star Wars. I'm just gonna buy these packs." And I had a great time. I was buying packs from essentially Jabba's Palace, Special Edition, Dagobah 2, Endor. What am I missing? Not Dagobah 2, Death Star 2, Endor, and Extended Catacombs. I feel like there was one more. Maybe Reflections was after that. But I came into a little towards the end, but a good time. Entrenched Hyperspace. That looks great. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Man, that looks good. Hyperspace, it does it. Makes me just love this game more. Really does. I'm really glad there were 6 boxes. I'm glad this just did not disappoint people and opened 5. I'm glad I did a box count there. Let's see. No extended arts. No hyperspace. Regional governors are rare. And Waylay foil. Waylay foil. Ooh, I know what I'm doing with that Waylay foil. I know what I'm doing with a lot of cunning foils. That I'm doing with those. So, I was talking earlier about the Energon universe. If you're into comics, again, it's started by Robert Kirkman with Void Rivals, Transformers, and now they have 2 GI Joe ones, one for Duke and one for Cobra. And it's just really cool because they're all connected. They're all connected in a way. So you have these characters in space. They're retelling the Transformers story in a really cool way, especially if you love, again, things like wrestling or Dragon Ball Z. There was nothing better to me than watching Optimus Prime suplex. Who was it? I want to say it was not Thundercracker. Maybe it was Thundercracker. No, Skywarp. It was Skywarp. But watching a giant robot suplex another robot, that's up my alley. um, it really is. If anyone is watching from some of my role play groups that I've been in, that's been one of my newer characters in the Lancer RPG of just doing a giant. Imagine Gundam, right? You're like Gundam Fighter. What was that called? Gundam. Ooh, I can't remember. It was a Gundam series where they had all the countries would send Gundams to Earth and they would fight each other. And every Gundam was really specific to the country. England had a Gundam that was just like a knight almost and had was good at like fencing and sword play, that type of thing. That the Japan Gundam was more martial arts style, very traditional Gundam, very much Ryu. Extended our Death Trooper here. So anyway, I made a character that was like that. It was just like, oh, I was just a giant mech wrestler, and I was now sent on this mission with this team of units, and I had so much fun. Ooh, this is great. This is actually my second one of these. I love Kanan, hyperspace and foil. That is cool. I can't believe I have two of these. All right, Rook, you are now replaced. It's still Kanan, just like last time. So far, the best card I've received is hyperspace foil Boba Fett. And the card I really love to get that I've gotten is the foil hyperspace Kanan Jarrus there. So that is cool. I'm just a big Kanan fan. I like him. I really do enjoy all the Jedi, but Kanan is a little bit more unique. I love that he's one of the few that don't come from the Yoda line, right? Like it's everyone comes down from the Yoda line. Luke, Ahsoka, those types of things. Um, yeah, so you got that. One thing I really love is sometimes the variants of some of these leaders, right? So you have Qui-Gon who teaches Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan teaches Anakin, and then you have Luke Skywalker, right? So you have Luke who's taught by Obi-Wan, and you have Ahsoka who's taught by Anakin. Both come from the same styles of play or of fighting from Yoda, and then they get these adaptations of who they are. So it goes from Yoda to Dooku to Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon says, okay, take what Yoda taught me, I'll take what Dooku taught me, and I'll teach it to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan takes it, he teaches it to Anakin, and then Anakin does the same thing where he teaches Ahsoka. So Luke and Ahsoka here, Echo Base, Hyperspace, both come from those two different styles, almost, just like two different masters, but are both rooted in the same, teaching. And I love that. I love that. I want to see those two spar? Yes, I do. Make it happen, Disney. Dave Filoni, give me it. Give me. Ah, I'm sure it happens in a comic. For a cause I believe in. Foil, that's actually the only thing I'm really behind in right now in Star Wars, significantly, is the comics. So I start picking up some trade paperbacks. I've read a lot of Vader over the years, thanks to public libraries. Shout out to public education. That's there. Why not? Save me some money. But I do want to go through the Bounty Hunter series, the Dark Droid series. I think I've gotten through. I can skip some comics that were actually just comic adaptations of books, like Thrawn and Tarkin, Jabba the Hutt, Extended Art. I think that's our second one today. Home one is our Legend and Surgical Droid foil. That's cool. Second home one today. It feels better finally getting closer to a playset of rares and legendaries, but again, 2 cases is not, I don't think it's going to get me there. I have not seen 2 more Falcons, which I need 2 more for a playset. Chopper base extended art. And I'm not even seeing like a Falcon rare or hyperspace yet, so. Traitorous. I really want to see Traitorous extended art. And foil Greedo. That's great. That's great. What a great day. What a great day. I'm having a good time, and I'm going to leave my office and close the store, and it's just going to be a mess until whenever. I don't know. I took a 4-day weekend. I almost took the whole week off. My original plan was to actually travel down, see some friends in Oklahoma, and celebrate the launch of this game. Ooh, hyperspace Star Viper. I almost passed it, honestly, because it's so dark. So that's cool. And we got hyperspace Sabine Wren unit. Obi-Wan Kenobi's our rare, and System Patrol Craft is our foil. Yeah, I really wanted to go down. Just one of those things. Sometimes it just doesn't work out with how busy work gets. I try to plan ahead of time, but I was just like, you know what? I can't do a full week off. I'm going to take a 4-day weekend instead. And I think my team will be appreciative of that. I definitely had some Slack messages on today, and I was like, well, you know what? That's not necessarily my problem today, and that's okay. That's okay. I support my team a lot, and I know today will be fine. Bail Organa and Keep Fighting is our foil, but sometimes you want to make time for the things you enjoy, and I've been looking forward to this game for a long time since it was announced. As it happens with Star Wars games, I'm always excited to get into them and to play them. I'm already meeting so many great people, and I've said this before. Star Wars games have always brought me great joy, great communities, and awesome memories. Hey, finally a Falcon. Let's look. Foil Admiral Ozzel. So again, Falcon is a legendary. There is no other Falcons in here. So this is my second case, and I still only have 2 Falcons. So it is tough. It is tough. It is tough. But that's all right. That's good. Sometimes that's what you need to see is the chasing. It means it's going to be harder for people in your area to play the top meta decks, whatever they're going to be. And that's good. Play the stuff you want to play, figure it out, and build up. Everyone will get there. You think I'm going to go to my first event on Monday and be like, hey guys, check this out. I got 9 legendaries and 9 rares. No, I'm not going to do it because I don't think anyone else has bought as much as me. Foil lightsaber extended art. That's really cool. So it gives me the freedom of like messing around with stuff. It really does. Like I can go in and like, hey, I'm going to play a double aggression a deck, and everyone will be like, do you really want to play double colors and 2 of them are red? And I'm like, yeah, I can. Now, I want to do that when I have 3 aggressions, and guess what? 2 cases, I only have 1 aggression. That's a legendary card. So I do need that in order to do it. Dagobah Swampier. Love it. I think I now have like 2 of each of those, except for the ECLs. Don't get cocky. And Asteroid Sanctuary foil. Oh, man. Someone's going to be happy when I send them all these cunning foils. Someone is. They just better make sure they don't let them curl. Don't put them in your garage. Command center, double showcase. Double hyperspace. There we go. Always good to see that. Is there a third one? No. Oh, Delmico's our rare. Subblock cards are foil. I really just want four hyperspace. That's what I want. Because we get hyperspace leader, hyperspace base, hyperspace slot, and hyperspace foil. You could get 4. We're down to it. We are 1, 2, 3, 4 packs left here, making sure I'm not missing anything else fall. I don't think so. Nope. Cool. It is a mess of packs. That's all right. Oh, Crafty Smuggler. So good. Vigilance is our legendary, and a foil Yoda. Love that. First foil Yoda. Put that legendary in here. Also, I need to put Boba Fett. Boba Fett still being our top card out of this pack. Since we don't have a showcase, it sits on him. Take the lead. Taking the lead there. I still haven't seen an extended art hyperspace. Overwhelming Barrage. At least not in my pools. I think someone had one at the pre-release. One of my pre-releases. I want to say pre-release at Red Castle Games in Southeast Portland. Relentless is our rare, and our foil is Rugged Survivors. All right, we're down to 3 more packs. Is a showcase going to show up? I don't know. Two cases, only one showcase. That is the odds. That is the odds. I'm only going to get lucky if it happens again. Frontline Shuttle is our rare, and a foil Saw Gerrera double red aspect. Great card. Oh, as I flip him. If you're unfamiliar with what he does, additional cost for each opponent to play an event, they must deal 2 damage to their base. So this one's going to be great in Twin Suns. Great, great, great. All right, so we are down to two packs. Ding, ding, ding. Chewy. It's International Women's Day. Spark Rebellion, Leia. We're gonna hope you have what I'm looking for. Wilderness Fighter, love it. Venger, yeah, hyperspace, legendary slot. What's in our rare slot? Fallen Lightsaber and a resupply. That is cool. That is cool. Good stuff. I'll take a hyperspace legendary. Another foil resupply in the final pack. This is it. I would love to showcase. Do I expect one? No. But do I want one? Yes. It's not foil. But it is hyperspace. Hera. Hey, but that's great. International Women's Day. I've said it already. Hera, Mon Mothma, Princess Leia. Some of my favorite women in fiction. Just strong, independent, smart, brave, kind, courageous. I don't know what to tell you. They're awesome. Emperor Palpatine and a foil hyperspace cell block card. That is it. Let's take a look at some of the legendaries we pulled from this set, or from this case. So this second case, we got Boba Fett. Let's see. Maybe a playset of home ones. 2 home ones. Yep. Foil home one. Blazer Blast. Extended art. Vigilance. Skywalker. Command. A black one. Non-hyperspace. Second Boba Fett. Avenger foil. Avenger. Devastator. Another Cunning. And Mace Windu. So this is what you can kind of expect to see in a case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 legendaries. Take out the ones that are hyperspace and foil. So you're probably going to see closer to 15 to 16 of them. And I still think that's pretty good. But again, you can tell, difficult to get playsets. I still only have one aggression. I'm good on the other ones. I think I'm good now with playsets, but I only have one red one. So we'll see how this goes. Thanks so much for everyone for showing up, hanging out. Join me later this weekend, because I'll be opening some packs. Maybe you will be too. Anyway, good luck. Have fun out there at your events, and may the Force be with you.